Welcome back. Good afternoon. I am in charge of the dreary post-lunch session. So there are some awards to excite all of you, and this will lead to the grand finale. So first we'll start off with the criteria for the awards. What was the reason? Why did we do it? So we entrusted this to a firm which is, just one second. Sudarshan. We entrusted this to a firm which is KS Protune Iyer. So they had audited all the stockists as well as the C&Fs. So we'll have the criteria from the partner of KS Protune Iyer. He'll tell us how it all started and how it all happened and what has been the actual criteria. After that, I'll just show you a slide on the C&F criteria which we have applied. He'll speak about both the criteria, but we'll show the C&F criteria also. And then we'll have the C&F awards first. Then we'll have the stockist awards and then the grand C&F awards. So that's the itinerary which we have for the next maybe 1 hour 45 minutes. Okay? So we'll start with Mr. Satej Salvi.
Hello friends, I am Satej Salvi, partner at Protune KSIR Consultants Private Limited. We are part of the 122-year-old KSIR group known for its accounting and auditing services. We are professional auditors specializing in the pharmaceutical space with clients such as Sun Pharma, Cipla, Abbott, Pfizer and Centaur being one of our clients. We were assigned the project to audit Centaur's distribution network of 2,000 plus stockists and 26 CNFs and identify areas to improve their distribution efficiency. We designed a criteria to audit Centaur's channel partners based on industry's best practices, drawing in on a rich experience with leading Indian and MNC pharma companies. While auditing the various distribution parameters for Centaur's stockists, we observed that over 80% of Centaur stockists were A-rated stockists with excellent distribution parameters. We developed an independent criteria to further analyze these A-rated stockists on a scale of 100 based on industry distribution gold standards. We were pleasantly surprised that 111 stockists scored 100 on 100 points, which speaks of their impeccable distribution standards. We strongly recommended to Centaur that they should invite these 111 stockists for a meeting, recognize their achievement through a special award, and learn and adopt their best practices to further excel in the industry. For Centaur's CNFs, who follow robust standardized systems as developed by Centaur, the criteria to audit the CNF network was based on their infrastructure and the quality, design, and delivery of services offered to Centaur stockists based on industry's best practices. We developed an independent 100-point scale based on 5 key measurable criteria, namely storage systems, policy implementation, statutory adherence, communication, and facilities, and allocated weightages to these criteria to analyze the performance of various CNFs. We divided each of the criteria into 42 sub-criteria and allocated points for each sub-criteria. We then visited each CNF unannounced and allotted points for each sub-criteria by physically auditing these criteria with the photographic evidence. We found that the CNF performance was very satisfactory and we recommended specific awards based on their ratings on performance scale. Centaur has agreed to all our recommendations, organized Concordia to recognize the sterling contribution of all their channel partners and constituted special awards which will soon be announced. I congratulate all of you on your excellent performance and convey my best wishes for the awards. Thank you so much.
So these are the criteria for the awards. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Mitali Mohanty, DGM Ophtha Division Pragya, to announce the awards and call the dignitaries on stage.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to Concordia, where the Centaur's finest meet. Right. So, before starting the awards, a few lines from my end. I'm sure that lots of similarities are there in your journey and that of Centaur's. And if I go to through the data just last couple of days, I found that many of you has surpassed us in volume and that of the structure as well. So there was a time in hierarchy, if you go a few years back, the system was different, starting from stockist, C&F and company. And so was the turnovers, and the teachings were top down, but no more. With the revolutionary supply chain, warehousing and inventory management, it has completely a reversed equation. So during my MBA days, 10 years back, if I look back, 9 years back exactly, so there was only one subject I had, supply chain management, which is a sub-subject of something, of my marketing. But now, when I look at the universities across the globe, there are over a dozen of supply chain management and the subsets are available as the specialities, okay? And I'm sure as the generation wise, your young guys in your family will be taking up for your business. So they will be definitely pursuing for the supply chain management courses across the globe, right? So saying so, be it differences or similarities, you and us share a same goal, that is to reach the product to the end users by keeping the business growth and to keep the employees happy. And saying so, I'll take you through the next part of the day, which is quite exciting, as Dr. Amit said. And I think post-lunch, the blood rushes to the stomach, as the sign says. But this session, we will take the blood directly to the brain, because you will be excited. So deservingly, please put your hands together for yourself as I call out the names of each individual to receive the award, which is certainly exclusively crafted for Centaur by the master craftsmen. So to give this award, I request our Honorable Managing Director, Mr. S.D. Sawant, and along with Dr. Smita to kindly please come on the stage and honor our channel partners, please. So get, set, go. To start with, I'd like to call on stage Mr. Sunil Parekh of Parekh Imperial Logistics, Pune.
So